Once, Islam Makhachev had already agreed to a wild brawl and paid the price for it. Back in 2015, he stepped into the octagon against Brazilian knockout artist Adriano Martins. Instead of relying on his strengths, dominant wrestling and suffocating control, Islam chose to test himself in the striker's domain. His coach, Javier Mendez, had warned him, "Don't trade with a puncher, stick to the plan." But the young Dagestani warrior wanted to prove something. Just 2.5 minutes into the fight, a single, well-placed right hand sent Islam crashing to the canvas. A clean knockout, his first and only professional loss. That night burned itself into his memory. Years went by. Makhachev trained relentlessly, often alongside his lifelong friend and mentor, Khabib Nurmagomedov. He absorbed the lessons of discipline, strategy, and patience. He didn't just sharpen his tools, he redefined himself. He stopped chasing validation in the eyes of others and began fighting for control, dominance, and legacy. Then came the opportunity to prove how far he had come. In a recent title defense, Islam found himself staring across the cage at another elite striker, someone explosive, unpredictable, and dangerous. The hype was overwhelming. Experts questioned whether Islam could resist the lure of a striking battle again. Would he fall for the same trap? Would his pride override his preparation? And once again, Islam made a bold choice. He engaged in the stand-up early. He didn't flinch. He traded low kicks, absorbed body shots, and threw back with calculated precision. His opponent smiled, sensing cracks. The crowd sensed déjà vu. The air grew electric. But Islam wasn't the same man from 2015. He lured the striker in, subtly shifting his stance, altering his rhythm. With a sudden level change, he shot under a right hook and slammed his opponent to the canvas. The fight had just changed. This was now Islam's world. On the ground, he showed no rush. He passed guard like a surgeon, applying pressure without wasting energy. The audience went quiet. They weren't watching a fight anymore. They were watching a man take apart another human being with total control. He transitioned to mount. The strikes began to land. Not wild, not emotional. Precise, crushing, measured. The opponent rolled, choke attempt, defended. Transition, arm triangle, tight. The tap came seconds later. Tap, tap, tap. Islam stood. No scream, just a glance to the crowd and a calm walk back to his corner. In the post-fight interview, he spoke clearly. "Last time I fought like a boy. This time I fought like a champion." That night wasn't just about winning a fight. It was about silencing the past. It was about proving that true strength is knowing when to wait and when to strike. Islam Makhachev doesn't fight to entertain your doubts. He fights to erase them. And as he left the cage, belt in hand, he didn't look back.